Well, as we all know, night games at Washington-Grizzly Stadium tend to be wild, wacky, and a little weird whenever Montana takes the field. And on Saturday evening here at Washington-Grizzly Stadium, it was no different when Montana welcomed Ferris State to town. And while, as you can see, it's quiet now, Saturday was the exact opposite as Montana set an attendance record. And while it was a wild game that the Grizzlies pulled out in the end, they'll take that win as they improve to 3-0 and head into conference play.
Grizz fans are unbelievable. Grizzly football is unbelievable. I mean, we had a Division II football team in here in September, and we said there's 27,000 people in the stadium. It's just amazing what goes on here, and it's a blessing, and I'm very grateful to be a part of that.
Fans will look at Ferris State simply as a D2 opponent, but the Bulldogs were every bit as advertised as the reigning Division II champs, and they pushed Montana to the brink on Saturday night.
You know, when we scheduled them, our guys came and said, we're having trouble getting this date filled. Do you mind if we schedule a Division II team? And I said, no, that's fine. But I should have said, don't schedule the Division II team. I mean, these guys are unreal. They're really good. I mean, they're really good. Admire the job that Coach does, and looking forward to seeing him down the road and sharing some ideas.
The Bulldogs led 10-3 at halftime as their defense gave Montana's offense trouble while they emptied the tank on their own offensive side of the ball to put the Grizzlies on their heels. It was the second half where Montana awoke as Eli Gilman tied the game at 10-10 in the third quarter, while Trevin Gradney got his third pick of the year in as many games on the ensuing drive to get the record-breaking crowd into the game, which ultimately was UM's biggest advantage. Using that crowd after a big special teams play that downed Ferris State at the 1-yard line helped as the Bulldogs struggled with penalties. After a short punt, Montana retook the lead on a Nick Osmo touchdown run as quarterback Sam Vidlac helped engineer the offense and got more comfortable as the game progressed.
I think we got into a rhythm at certain points of the game as an offensive unit, and then at other points of the game I think we need to be better. So I think we'll kind of watch the film on that and know we need to clean up. But yeah, I did feel at certain points of the game there was good rhythm and we were moving the ball well. And then obviously there will be some things that we need to work on.
The Grizzlies came up with a big stand on defense to seal the game. And once the final whistle blew, the celebration was on for the players as they joined Helena native and UFC champion Sugar Sean O'Malley, who made his Montana homecoming as a special guest at UM in what was a memorable moment for the players.
Sugar, it was, that was crazy. I wasn't expecting that. He's obviously like the most popular fighter in the world. We all love him, and it's cool because he's from Montana. He has Montana roots, and I think he really gets what this program's about. That was a once-in-a-lifetime deal. It was awesome.
Afterwards, Hauk noted he likes where his team is headed, with plenty of improvements still needed to be made.
I think that we are certainly not where we need to be. We're not where we were a year ago at this point in time in terms of our ability to dominate games or opponents, but I also think that this can be a great season. We got to take it 1 week at a time. We're excited about conference play starting. We have a fine football team, and the best is yet to come is what I would tell you.
Now sitting at 3-0, the Grizzlies turn their full attention to Big Sky play, and they'll begin on the road in Flagstaff next week when they take on Northern Arizona. Reporting in Missoula, Kyle Hansen, MTN Sports.